All right, we're here with Geoff Diehl, who's running in, which Plymouth district was that again?
7th Plymouth, lucky number 7.
All right, now Geoff, as I was saying earlier, this seems to be the year that voters are not looking at GOP candidates as if they're diseased or something. There's been, when I was holding a sign for John McCain in 2008, people were looking at me very odd at the ballot at the election location. But this year, GOP seems to be the magic letters for people.
Yeah, holding, maybe people have said this already, but holding signs for Scott Brown, you started to see a lot of crossover from people coming up to you and saying, hey, I'm the other side, or I'm a union guy, but I'm voting for Scott. We need business in the state, and he stands for what I stand for. So that trend started over a year ago with Scott's race, and now we're obviously seeing a lot more people accepting the Republican Party here in Massachusetts, which really is, I think it's pretty groundbreaking. It's an amazing time to be running as a Republican.
Now, on the state level, what kind of difference can a stronger Republican representation make on the state level, especially since it looks like Charlie Baker's going to be doing very well this year, to say the least?
Yeah, well, I mean, Charlie Baker, we've got auditor, treasurer candidates. They're all fantastic candidates this year. When we have leadership people, in major roles in the state, we're going to be able to now push the agenda that's important for the people, not for the one party that's currently running things up on Beacon Hill. So that's really what it's all about. And I also think the House and Senate are going to make some real inroads this year to start building on the momentum, and we're going to be able to actually, I think, some push for legislation that's, again, for the people and not to keep just people in power that have been doing this for years.
Now, today, Governor DeBarl Patrick equivocated about whether or not he'd enforce the tax question if it's passed this year. What do you think of the governor saying basically he's not necessarily going to enforce the law?
Well, we saw this already when they didn't enact the 5% income tax, back when we voted to have the 5% income tax back. So again, it's very akin to what's going on nationally, where they're not adhering to federal law as far as illegal immigration. It's hard to believe that the people in power, at the top level here in Massachusetts and in our national government, federal government in D.C., are not adhering to what the people want, which is, laws on the books and what people vote. So to me, it's not really listening to the people, which is again why you're seeing so many people coming out of the woodwork like myself. I'm just a 41-year-old guy with 2 daughters and a small business owner, and I also work for a sign company. Don't have any political experience, and yet we're running out there and getting a lot of great reception from people.
And where can people find you online if they want to contribute money or find out more about you?
Well, I'm on Facebook, but you can also go to my website, which has the links to everything, including some videos and all that. Geoff Diehl, which is www.geoffdiehl.com, GeoffDiehl.com. A lot of great pictures there that tell the story of what the campaign's been like for the last few years, as well as a lot of press releases. There's a Globe article that just came out recently about my opponent, where it shows the flip-flops he's doing because he's trying to move to the right and act like a Republican now. So there's a lot of information there. I'd be happy to, and also if you click to contact me, I'll be happy to talk to you.
All right, well, thank you very much for your time, and good luck.